Hey guys, welcome back. So we talked about Dr. Ramsland in the previous video. However, we do have a professor that has spoken to media. This is the professor that helped assist him on his survey that everyone's been talking about, the one on Reddit. And I will have that survey and all the questions posted at the end of this video. This is Michelle Bolger. She is a professor at DeetS University. She helped Bryan on his thesis. She said she is in absolute shock after hearing what her former student has been accused of. He's a brilliant student, she told dailymail.com. I'm shocked as shit at what he's been accused of. I don't believe it, but I get it, she said. Bolger, who is 33, has been an associate professor at DeetS for the past 8 years. She said she taught Kohberger last year in an online class and helped him with his master's thesis project. He was an online student in the Criminal Justice Master's Degree Program and graduated in June 2022, she said. DeSales is a small, private Catholic university in Pennsylvania's Lehigh Valley, about 60 miles north of Philadelphia. The U.S. News and World Report ranks DeSales' online criminal justice program as number 27 in the country. The program has a mock crime scene house where it gives our students hands-on, practical experience in investigating criminal activity. The total cost of the 30-hour master's degree program is approximately $24,000. Bolger said she never met Kohberger in the flesh, but knew him from his work online. I never saw him in person. I couldn't tell you how tall he was or how much he weighed. My only interaction with him was via email and Zoom. I didn't know anything about him, whether he was married, had a girlfriend, etc. But she said she never saw a dark side to the then 27-year-old graduate student. This news is upsetting. I haven't slept at all since hearing about Bryan. He seemed normal to me, but then again, I only knew him from teaching him online. I didn't know anything personal about him. I believe he worked full-time like most of our graduate students do. She said she only taught him one class, but called him a great writer and a brilliant student. He was always perfectly professional when I had any interactions with him. In my 10 years of teaching, I've only recommended 2 students to a PhD program, and he was one of them. He was one of my best students ever. Everyone is shocked over this. She said that she believed that Kohberger wanted to pursue a career in academia after graduating from Washington State University. Bolger says she was one of his professors who helped him with his proposal for a graduate thesis, including what many have termed an unusual research questionnaire. I was one of the professors who helped Bryan with his proposal on his graduate thesis, his capstone project. He did put out a routine questionnaire for his thesis. It looks weird, I understand from the public view, but in criminology, it's normal. It's a criminology theory called script theory. It's a normal theory on how and why criminals commit their crime, etc. Bolger said Bryan didn't even end up using any of the data he gleaned from the questionnaire. You aren't going to find it anywhere. Instead, she said, because he ran out of time, his graduate thesis was a narrative, one based on the information. She then said she went on maternity leave and another professor took her place. She never had any professional interaction with him after that. This is the now deleted questionnaire. It reads, "My name is Bryan and I am inviting you to participate in a research project that seeks to understand how emotions and psychological traits influence decision-making when committing a crime. In particular, this study seeks to understand the story behind your most recent criminal offense, with an emphasis on your thoughts and feelings throughout your experience. In the event that your most recent offense was not one that led to a conviction, you may still participate. Additional surveys are included at after the open-ended section as to best understand your unique traits. The study should take about 15 to 20 minutes to fully complete. Your identity and all answers provided are completely confidential, and the link to the survey is also an anonymous link. This research has been approved by the DeSales University IRB. Participants must be 18 years of age and older. If you opt to participate, you may terminate participation at any time and for any reason. If you have any questions about this research, you may contact the research team via email. I'm just going to share screenshots of the questionnaire instead of reading through them, so feel free to either pause it or screenshot them so that you can read through them for yourself.